That's right, guys. I am, for the first time, doing a reaction video to something of Nostalgia Critic. Yep. Because, it just finally hit me. Why not? And, especially since he recently did a review on Zathura, a space adventure. So, again, I was like, what the heck? I'll do a reaction to Nostalgia Critic and to this. So, yeah. And of course, I do have a snack with me. Hold on. I got this. The best angle you're gonna see. I don't want to spill it. But anyways, so without further ado, let us begin now.
This episode is brought to you by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer.
Usually he does 2 sponsors, sometimes 1. And sometimes he'll update the intros. And in fact, this time, like, the whole cast, he even credits his cats. So, let's see what he has to say about Zathura.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia. Remember, so you don't have to. Before Iron Man, before Twilight, before Hunger Games, and before whatever the hell Tim Robbins is doing. After Jumanji, but before Jumanji, Zathura.
Well, he did The Shawshank Redemption, so Oscar-winning film.
Released in 2005, Zathura was a pretty big flop at the box office, but it's gaining a little bit of a following over the years. Many called it Jumanji in space, as it was based on a book by the same author and focused on a board game that came to life when you played it. Director Jon Favreau, though, didn't want any connection to that film, as he wasn't a particular fan of it. I'll be honest, it's kind of what kept me away from it. Jumanji was fine, I guess, for what it was.
I saw Zathura before Jumanji.
It didn't look like anything that different either. Say what you will about the other Jumanji spin-off, but it was a different enough setup to introduce some fun new ideas. The one after is where they do the same shit again. It also didn't help that it was released between 2 other kids' releases, and one of them had a touch more of a following than Jumanji. Still, I've heard people say they look back fondly on this, and with so many interesting people and effects involved, I probably should give it a chance. So buckle up in your house. This film deserves the lackluster box office it got. This is not Jumanji, but Jumanjish Zathura.
I am buckled up, so...
The movie opens with honestly a pretty cool intro, with great music and energy inviting you to pull its finger to adventure. Afterwards, we have Walter and Danny, played by Jonah Bobo and Josh Hutcherson. Oh, this would be different if we were in space. Tim Robbins plays their dad, who's obviously very laxed about profanity.
Such a dick!
I don't think you can say that on here anymore. This PG movie might be too intense for YouTube.
Okay, then.
That's what people say when they can't think of anything.
Okay, you're a dumb kid. Feel better? Actually, the talk between these two is kind of sweet, and honestly, I buy them as a family very quickly. Robbins has the overworked divorced father, and the brother's struggling to get along without killing each other.
You break all my stuff, can't catch a ball, and nobody wants you around! Shut up!
Ladies and gentlemen, the work world in 2020. The father has to leave to make printouts, so he asks their sister Lisa, played by Kristen Stewart, to look after them.
Keep your eye on them, make sure they don't burn down the house, right?
Dad, okay! 15 minutes, just close the door!
I wish I was staying with Mom in her panic room. Continues to sleep, the brothers fight.
Jodie Foster?
SpongeBob and watching Sports Center.
Can we watch SpongeBob?
No.
I still like it. Games change.
Oh,
Unless you become a
bleh.
YouTuber. Then that won't be pathetic, it'll be pathetic with an audience. They get a fight, and Walter uses the dumb
Well,
waiter to
Walter,
throw Danny into the
at the
basement.
beginning of this, is
Of course,
being
this
a
is
huge
the-
jerk, you know?
Play with me? No. I won't cheat. Say you will.
You know, I'll just say it, everyone's so good and believable, it's almost dumber when you remember, oh yeah, they go into space. I think I might actually prefer them trying to survive each other than survive aliens.
Yeah.
I'm TikTok, the Royal Army of Oz.
The game seems pretty advanced.
Oh, yeah, that's right. TikTok from Oz the Great and
Prepare for a meteor shower, and that's exactly what occurs.
Return to Oz. Ugh.
Yeah, sounds like meteors. Yeah, Whatever. 2005 band, take me away.
Well, she can't hear it.
They're in the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
Tim Curry.
Okay, kid, I don't care if you're in the 4th grade or too cool for school or something. That's space. How about a gas or
Yeah.
something? Guess we're working with that. They wake up Lisa and try to show her what's going on with the game, but accidentally put her in a cryonic freeze.
What do you expect? You're in space. It's gonna float.
Stephanie Myers saw this moment and said, "That's the amount of range I want for Bella Swan." Say the thing. I was frozen. The thing was
Today.
Walter tries to melt her out, and I love not
Classic
the method
meme.
he tries to use, but the question: how does he know that method to begin with?
Keep playing.
They figure the only way to say
Well,
right is to
he's a bit
continue the game.
older, so...
Robot is defective. What does that mean?
Oh, one of Mom's leftover vibrators is out of batteries.
Oh, God.
She will get no answers. The robot appears to be tiny and responds to...
Yeah, definitely this reaction is not for kids, so...
Anything I want. Give me a juice box, biatch.
Want to hear what else I heard from Chappelle's show?
That's funny. I remember on Cartoon Network they muted that. Biatch.
Is it weird he sounds like a slow down Fonzie man?
And that's Frank Oz, legendary Muppeteer, voicing the robot.
Jesus, the screen killer is less clumsy. Takes his turn and they start getting sucked into a star.
Well, with the robot and his legs, you know.
Hey, just get away from it. Yeah, I guess the space current lured them away. I don't know, it's the same force that randomly pulled George Clooney in Gravity. Space just eats people when it wants.
Well, this is Zathura, so Zathura's doing the
All the internet needs to hate that for 5 or so years.
Zathura's doing the whole thing.
He's afraid to keep playing, so he makes macaroni and cheese. Classic coping mechanism.
You treat me like everything's my fault.
He also wants Walter to be nicer to him if he wants him to keep playing and get home.
Yeah.
You want to be mean to me, not ignore me, and want you to treat me like your brother.
But that's a contradiction. Being a brother means doing all those things. Watch.
Rob.
Hello? But how?
Cartoon in real life, I guess. So I think at this point, all right, there's an ad. While that's happening, I will say this: Zathura was my first movie where I saw was with Josh Hutcherson and Kristen Stewart. And then after Zathura with Josh Hutcherson was the Robin Williams film, RV. And I think, yeah, Zathura was my first Jon Favreau film. And gosh, this movie also introduced me to Stan Winston. God. Introduced me to a lot of people.
Think of the past. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Imagine you're shopping one of your favorite.
I think, as of now, people will be surprised what Jon Favreau did before he did Marvel and Star Wars. So, before all that, he did this, and then before Zathura, he did Elf. So, and he did a lot of voice work as well.
But they're not. They're just Honey. It's fast and easy to use. And Honey doesn't just work on desktops. It works
No matter what, Doug never runs out of ideas, even, like, say, for these.
straight up missing out. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting the show. Get PayPal Honey for free at joinhoney.com/nostalgia. That's joinhoney.com/nostalgia. Get it and start saving money today. Now on to the next code to crack. Who cares?
Yeah, me and my family, we really enjoyed Zathura. So, and again, I saw this before the first Jumanji. So, which, yeah, I enjoyed the first Jumanji film, and especially the sequels. So, and not to mention, like, the author of Zathura, same author of Jumanji, and The Polar Express.
Be visited by Zargons.
Just visitors.
Yeah, it's such an inviting word. I was gonna have dinner with the Decepticons later.
Boy, that'd be something.
Stop
Yeah.
It's like hiding in the fireplace, but funny enough, it's full of fire. And Danny then reveals a stranded
Yeah.
played by Dak Shepard. Gotta admit, that entrance is pretty badass. Like you got
Yeah.
serious orgasm.
And my first introduction to Dak Shepard.
I'm not Zach Braff being carved into Zach Levi.
Oh, God.
Light on the furnace. Walter's told to trim the pilot light out, but
I never thought of that. Zach Braff. Oh, my gosh. They almost kind of look alike.
Kid, everything either has flaming asteroid or frozen steward on it. Preserved condition isn't a thing anymore. You want to help me get this out of here? That's the most uninviting invitation I've seen to anything in some time.
Okay.
The flaming couch out, and the Zargons chase after the heat. The astronaut reads the fridge.
They are attracted to anything that burns.
A wormhole, about yay big. You try squeezing through there and tell me you're not hungry enough to eat a carpet shark.
Well, maybe in the porno parodies of Zathura.
Duh.
It's a little weird he shows us a card from the game, yet the kids never question it like he might have played the game before. Instead, Walter tries to kick him out because he feels he's taking up resources.
You burn our couch and now we're eating all our food. You call that helping?
Dude literally saved your ass. The only
That's-
person
yeah.
would be floating on your frozen sister if it wasn't for him.
Would they be able to breathe out in space?
I can't figure out is brilliant or obnoxious.
I guess. I don't know.
At times more bratty when an adult's around.
There is no force field around the house.
You know, let me do some calculations here. Yes, I hate this. They eventually calm down, but the game accuses one of them of cheating and yeets him out of the movie.
And it's Walter.
I got an idea!
What if I just let you die? I can celebrate with a SpongeBob marathon.
You grab it and I'll pull you down!
And Walter still blames Danny for this.
Sure that's the kid you want to kill off movie? The astronaut jetpacks his way to save him, and they
And something about the astronaut.
Turns though, Lisa is thawed out and turns up the heat. I guess the quiet of space is just an expression because none of them hear her crank up the stereo while she showers.
9.
No.
9's a great
Actually, no.
Not great.
Of course, as it looks like they're getting closer to the end, they decide to argue once more in a way that really doesn't feel organic as it did in the beginning.
I hope he wins. Because you never win at anything. It wasn't my fault. This is all your fault. Everything's your fault. It's your fault Mom and Dad got divorced.
That
Where'd
was...
that come from? I'm not saying
Yeah. Where did that come from?
It's just kind of tossed.
Dang, Walter.
It'd be like if near the end of Ghostbusters they said, "See you on the other side, Ray." I blame you that I never got married. Star passes. Walter gets a wish, and the astronaut thinks he wished his brother away.
Leave him alone.
He doesn't, of course, and if you're thinking, man, that would have been stupid, he instead wishes for a football. Yeah, a football. Why'd you wish for a football? You could just wish the game over.
Why'd you wish for a football? You could have just wished the game over.
That's what he said.
Under a lot of pressure. He was yelling at me.
Exactly.
I think I reached the point where the film got dumb. Would any kid watching this, literally any kid, think, oh yeah, pressure would have caused me to wish for a football instead of escaping intergalactic, what the Jesus Christ? Okay, guys.
Well...
That reveals that he used to play the game.
Andy Kaufman.
And he had a brother he always argued with too, and he wished him away when it got to the shooting star.
And then I landed on star space. I wish that my brother had never been born.
Yeah, was I really
So Walter
praising
would have done the
this film
same.
that had believable characters earlier? I mean, yeah, it's clear what the lesson is, but it's so clear it overshadows any plausibility these dumbasses might have had. He doesn't even act like someone who lost his brother. Like, this is a dude who has to come to grips with essentially murdering his own kid, and he treats it like he misread a map.
As soon as I did it,
Well, what are you gonna do?
I could land on another star space and wish him back, but the game wouldn't let me.
No, I really should have turned left at the brother killing star of death, not right.
There's some games you can't play alone.
Well, the one-hand waltz. How do you know what that is?
At MCNB,
I don't...
we want your money
Me neither. And there's another
We
ad.
support our customers through all of the life changes.
But yeah, because the astronaut was, like, getting in his face because, you know, had he would have wished to, you know, wish Danny to disappear, you know, so... Alright. Continue.
The Zargons take their living room, which had the board game in it, and they try starting a fire to get them back, but Lisa puts it out.
Yep.
Like, I love this line is so bad, it could only be delivered in the strange way Shepard does.
Who the hell are you?
The astronaut. From the game we're in.
All that's missing is Kevin McAllister saying,
What is that? What's going on? Where are we? Somebody please talk to me right now!
Things do come back, and I will admit, it's nice seeing Stewart for once really go over the top. It legit looks like she's having fun screaming like Winona Ryder seeing Edward Scissorhands in her bed.
Stay with us.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah, she was
I'll never leave you.
fantastic in this film.
You knew it was coming. Speaking of which,
He obviously feels very protective over me.
I feel very...
Should have figured you'd do a Twilight joke.
can you say she has a type? The astronaut goes to get the game.
Where's a Hunger Games joke?
Saying he couldn't get it.
The game was right there. It's right across from the furnace. I couldn't get it. There's too many of them down there. They're all over the basement.
Well, might have actually been cool if we followed him trying to get the game and saw all the stuff he's talking about. No joke. I just assumed like he was taken over by the lizards or he was a fake version of him or something, because why would they just not show that? They show the set later, they show the lizard creatures. Why did we spend the whole time in the closet?
Mm.
This is David Kemp, classic Teledome show.
You ready to do this?
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
They decide to lower Danny down through the dumbwaiter.
He did the
but one of his
screenplay.
arms sneaks up on him. Thank God he likes to turn around mid-staircase and not inspect radio sounds he hears so they don't get caught.
Yeah. And that.
Yeah, he doesn't hear that either. They really are the side clothes of embarrassing space threats, aren't they? No, wait, he's back. Yes, he did suspect something, which is why he's going slower this time, giving our heroes time to run and tie off the dumbwaiter. Do you think they're doing like the raptor in the kitchen scene? Because those were wild animals. These look like henchmen from Donkey Kong Country if they fell into plain licorice. Nothing about this is logical or suspenseful.
Didn't think of that.
Danny steps on alien splooge and discovers a bunch of goats. Whoa, wait, I was just kidding. I didn't really think I was alien splooge. What do they do on this ship? And he tries to get the game.
No, I'm sure that's alien goat turd.
I did give a little credit. They actually built these creatures.
Yes!
Pretty easy just to CG them. I mean, with some of 2005's effects, that would have looked again, the minions from Donkey Kong Country. That said, the CG robot is here to save the day as he's now
The robot was half CG, half practical. Is upstairs.
Okay, it's cool you kicked ass in a scene, but I'm sorry. If your 100-pound body pushed a piano, my 190-pound body is spinning it on my finger.
Well, of how close the piano was to the edge of the stairs.
Thanks for helping us out.
You know, the astronaut's idea wasn't bad. Maybe I will wish my brother away. It's the opposite. He wishes the astronaut got his brother back. And wouldn't you know it, it turns out the astronaut was Walter the whole time.
That's the twist.
Wait, what?
It's Walter.
So what?
Okay, truth be told, I did suspect
The leg
something
lamp?
like this was
Is he gonna point that
going on.
out?
One of them was the brother or something, but I thought, you know,
Because it
there's
sounded
an
very
explanation
similar.
on how this happened. But no, that's literally all
And
we
his
get.
face.
There's no mention of time travel or wormholes or anything like that. It's just, I'm you, and I'm
He was
not you,
shocked to
and
see
he
that.
literally disappears.
You did better than I did.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, science fiction needs a little science, right?
I thought you were dead.
Nope. It does lead to this pretty funny scene, though.
It
Simpsons.
was me. Oh my god. And I wanted to.
It's really any worse than all the imprinting drama you went through. I just watched all these movies again. I'm still getting a little bit out.
Oh, yeah. Almost forgot.
The Sargons come back to attack again because
A bajillion
you know,
of them
such
this
interesting
time.
Villains, we have to have more. But Danny ends up winning the game. This reveals Zathura is in fact a black hole, and they
Yep.
all get sucked into it. There better be a Maximilian robot standing over hell in there, or else this just isn't going to make sense.
Yeah.
Once they're sucked in, they're put back home as if nothing ever happened.
Nice black hole reference.
They go see their off-screen mother, Maris, and the movie. And that was Zathura. It's not bad, but
No.
not that good either.
Oh,
In a sense, it is
Maybe
what
to
I thought
you.
it would be, a generic space adventure. What annoys me, though, is that it tricked me early on into thinking it was gonna be something more. I really like the family dynamic early on. The actors are all really good, and I want to see them interact off each other. Strangely, though, things go downhill when they enter space. That's so odd. It
Nah.
looks cool, and the money is clearly on screen, but everything they encounter is all stuff we've seen in other movies, including the one this is a spin-off from.
Well.
There's nothing really new or that imaginative. But honestly, even that would be passable for a kid's movie.
Zathura and Jumanji are the same thing.
With the characters and just straight up not explain them half the time. I don't care how old these kids are. They would be smarter, more observant, and ask questions. Like, I imagine most of the kids watching this would. But on that note, I do like these actors, and it is a neat enough idea. So I guess I'm on the fence. What are your thoughts? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
Yes.
Did you grow up with it? Did you just...
Yes, I grew up with
Do you think it
this.
should get a following, or do you think it's not worth it? I guess it's an okay way to waste an hour and a half, but if you're looking for a sci-fi adventure kids and adults will see as a classic for years, you're wishing upon the wrong stuff.
No.
I'm a nostalgia critic guy, remember it? So you don't have to.
Bye, Doug. Or Critic.
Give me a juice box, biatch.
Always gotta pick a good, funny, like, audio clip for when the logo shows.
Started by a friend of mine several years ago. Code Angels buys new warm winter clothes.
Do I want to... Yeah, might as well. Even, like, say, the Renegades react, like, they don't play the rest of it with, you know, the charity shout-out, so, you know. Look, I appreciate the charity shout-outs, don't get me wrong, but, you know. Anyways, wow, that was something. Yeah, I definitely got some good laughs. But enough said. Jump cut to my thoughts now. Hey guys, so that was my reaction to the Nostalgia Critic's review of Zathura, A Space Adventure. Yeah, wow. So, yep, I did it. I did a reaction to the Nostalgia Critic. Here's the thing. I might have considered, maybe at one point I considered maybe reacting to something of the Nostalgia Critic, you know, maybe a couple of reactions. I don't know. Maybe I did consider that at one point, but I never did until now. And gosh, I remember a while back, my dad recommended that I remember him saying, like, you know, why don't you react to Nostalgia Critic? And I was like, are you kidding? There's so much. And, you know, I didn't want to become like those reactors who react to a lot of Nostalgia Critic. Like the Renegades react, you know, and so on. But, you know, when I saw Nostalgia Critic's review of Zathura, A Space Adventure, something just hit me like that, you know, maybe I should do a reaction to this. Because I love Zathura, I did, you know, enjoy this. I grew up with this, and as Nostalgia Critic was questioning, so, yeah. So, I mean, it was, like, he was, like, Nostalgia Critic was mixed on Zathura, and I guess, yeah, I can understand. I mean, Zathura is not, like, say, a masterpiece or, you know, a success, that kind of stuff, but to me, I think it's really good. It's a fun film to watch, that kind of stuff. I really enjoy this, and, you know, I watched it a lot growing up. And as I said, I saw this before the Jumanji films, well, of course, especially the first one. And of course, you know, as I said, I enjoyed the first one, but I especially enjoyed the sequels. Yeah, and as I said, like, this review gave me some good laughs, definitely, including Dax Shepard and Zach Braff, and I think Ben Affleck. That was a pretty good joke, and gosh, I never thought of that. Especially Dax Shepard and Zach Braff, they almost look alike, almost. And also, I would have expected him to do, like, a Twilight joke, obviously, because of Kristen Stewart. But I'm surprised he didn't do, like, say, a Hunger Games joke, because of Josh Hutchinson. Blech. Also, I'm surprised that, you know, Nostalgia Critic, he didn't point out the leg lamp, you know, that appears in Zathura, because, you know, I can't remember, was the leg lamp the only Christmas Story Easter egg that was in Zathura? I really can't remember. You know, he didn't point that out, and not to mention, Peter Billingsley, who was Ralphie in A Christmas Story, he was one of the producers of this film. So yeah, he worked with Jon Favreau a couple of times. Jon starred in a movie that Peter directed, and the two of them, they of course were in the MCU. So yeah, and also, I just feel like saying this, just to be completely honest. Say what you want to say about Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic. Hey, he's one of my inspirations. I took some inspiration from him. I'm a fan of his. I really enjoy his work. That I'm just being completely honest. So, and here's the thing. Don't expect me to continue reacting to more Nostalgia Critic. I am considering, and when he gets to this, I'll consider doing a reaction to his review of Looney Tunes Back in Action. If he does a review on that, which I don't see why he wouldn't, he kind of did, but he basically did a video. It was one of those kind of videos where he just, reviewed a lot of library of films. Like, he did Shrek, he did Austin Powers, he did The Addams Family, and, before those, he did that kind of similar thing with all the Looney Tunes films. So he did talk about Looney Tunes Back in Action, not entirely, but I'm sure as though, yeah, he's gonna do a review of that soon. Not to mention, this year is celebrating its anniversary. So yeah, so when he does do a review of that, I will definitely do a reaction to that. So yeah, I look forward to that. So with all that being said, what did you guys think of my reaction and the video itself, his review? Leave comments and give this reaction a like as always. So, yep, again, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to the Nostalgia Critic's review of Zathura, A Space Adventure. More reactions on the way. They're gonna be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video /reaction. Take care, and peace out.